Yo, welcome to NerdFlow Podcast. This is issue 153 of NerdFlow Podcast. We are back again on Twitch. It's been a week, man. It's been a week. PS5 stuff, which that shit's a mess.
That was the whole shit storm. It just fit into what 2020 is. Like 2020 has been an entire shit storm. Like 2020 shitstorm is worse than Katrina. So we gonna
get into all of that. But first and foremost, do the housekeeping stuff, man. This is Press Play Network podcast. Also check out other shows like Hip Hop Rejects, Three Kings, bonus shows, after credits, All Into Wrestling. Some of the shows, I'm about to say Amazon Rundown. I don't know what show that is, but Anime Rundown.
That's so good. That's so good.
What you ordered today?
Chasing after some monkeys or something with this. But yeah, man. So we got that popping off. We also got Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can search NerdFlow and NerdFlow Podcast. Like, subscribe, follow on all those different platforms, whatever you prefer, you mess with. We also got a dope community that we got popping off on Facebook as well. So if you can, discuss with like-minded nerds, geeks, all that good stuff in there. We also post a lot of the previous recordings of the shows will be in there. You also get news and all that stuff from the NerdFlow official account in their group as well. So if you just want to stay, well informed about what's going on in any type of fandom or pop culture, you got that too. And yeah, man, we got t-shirts, Teespring. Use NF2020. Check out, save yourself 50% on NerdFlow t-shirts, and we got superhero stuff popping off as well. So if you go over there, there's a link in the description of the show, whether it be on the About in our Twitch channel. You can look at that as well. And in addition to that, or if any of the platforms you listen to us on, so we're on all major platforms, as you can see below. So we're on all those platforms. So check us out.
Yeah, Amazon just started doing podcasts on Amazon Music, so we need to jump on that too.
Their thing is
and may I say,
yet, and I'm waiting on Pandora. Hurry up, Pandora.
Okay. And may I say, dude, I'm excited for 2021 because we're gonna have a lot of new stuff popping off in 2021. So you know what I'm saying? I'm excited for those productions to get started. Just giving y'all a lookout, like Press Play Network Media Group will be giving you new content, and we will be dropping new shows in 2021. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of us, people.
Yes, sir. Let's see, man. Dang, we got some new followers. Okay, I did not notice that number went up. Okay. Let's do that first.
What's up, everybody?
We got, let me see where I'm at. Hold on. Let me see. See if I can remember the last name, which I doubt I can, but, whatever.
I just run down the list.
Man, I'm not going to run down 72 names. You got me bumped, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
72.
Lonzy Guap, thank you for the follow. We got Joel Linger. I'm probably going to butcher the hell out of this name. Forgive me.
We apologize in advance.
Yeah, exactly. Fiendrix28 for the follow. We got Raphael Quay? I don't know. But yeah, we got that. What you call it does hate me right now because he would not let me freaking stroll. Let's see here.
Did you just say stroll or did you try to say scroll?
I tried to say scroll, but it didn't work out that way. Don't judge my English, okay? Leave me alone.
We are from Mississippi, bro.
Exactly. Strawberry is a word from where we from.
Hell no, that is not a word. The word like that is a pet peeve of mine. Like saying strawberry, scroll, like it is. I made myself learn how to say statistics the right way because it used to bother me that I couldn't really say statistics. Like I used to always stutter saying it, and I had to practice and make myself say the word right. Because I would just really just say stats just to finish, just so I would have to say the whole word.
All right, I got the
self-development that comes to mind that I can't pronounce.
I got the rest of the new followers.
I have a problem with German words. Like Skoloskis.
Oh God.
German.
Schlotzkis.
Put some more spit in it.
You gotta put a little bit more spit in your throat. Schlotzkis.
Juicy mouth.
Schlotzkis.
Schlotzkis?
The one with the cinnamon.
Also known as expensive ass subs.
For no reason.
Man.
For no reason.
For no reason at all.
You ain't even that good to be that high.
Like, how you hired that Firehouse and Jimmy John's?
You Quiznos like they don't need this no more.
I'm hot.
Wow.
That little Quiznos monster turn over in his grave right now.
Like real talk though, like Tink can vouch for this. I don't know what it was, but the Quiznos on USM campus was just fire.
You know what? I lost so much weight by just eating those subs, like in the salads and the soup. Oh,
yes.
Man.
Like Quiznos on campus was just...
The traditional was my all-time favorite sandwich.
But this is when I messed up with Quiznos when they came out with the French honey chicken club.
Ooh.
Yeah, it went downhill for me being.
Their names that they add to the sandwich.
French dressing with
the worst your stomach is gonna be.
It's true.
They name it the honey chipotle chicken Southwest Club chicken. When they start adding all them damn names, you know your stomach about to be messed up. You can't add all them names to a sandwich.
Sweet and spicy at the same time.
Right. The sweet and spicy. And they always add Southwest in it like that's supposed to add something. Ooh, the Southwest sweet and spicy honey chipotle chicken. Like, God, names, bro.
You'd be surprised.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you something though, bro. Like,
give me a chicken sandwich, goddamn. All right.
Like to me, the best sub place on earth is Lenny's Subs. And
I got somebody threw a bag of chips at me at Lenny's Subs. Get Lenny's Subs.
What you do?
Once you go,
I didn't do nothing to do. I guess he was mad that I had to make. He had to make my sandwich. Maybe I'm forceful with my sandwich order. I don't know. But he threw a bag of chips at me. So,
hey, like real talk. Once you go above,
ain't nobody asked you to be a sandwich artist. Get another job then. I didn't make you work here. Make my sandwich the way I want to. But then,
hey, but real
sandwich
talk,
artist.
Throw the chips.
like real talk. Once you go, like if you've been eating Subway and once you taste like Jimmy John's or Lenny's or Quiznos or something like that,
Jersey Mike's
Subway is even beneath the sandwich you make at home.
Yeah.
So true.
Oh, that's saying a lot.
I went to Blimpie's one time. I was working at this call center, and I went to Blimpie's, and I seen the one little single roach rolling up, just walking up the wall, and I walk right out. I was like, I'll never go. I don't care if if it's your franchise out. If something happens at one, I'm like, the whole franchise, everything is bad. Blimpie's just got roaches. It was at one Blimpie's, but I'm like, nope, every Blimpie's got roaches. Sorry. Slime and
you can't unsee it.
Like,
I can't unsee
it. Like at this point, I feel like every Ichiban restaurant will kill me.
See,
like, that's just how I'm the same way. I feel like if you got Ichiban in your name, you're gonna try to kill me.
Exactly.
So,
can't do
that means we can't take you to the buffets no more. We can't.
I don't eat. You know what? I don't eat buffets no more. Regardless, like I remember, like I was in high school. No, was it high school when Golden Corral came out with the chocolate fountain or whatever it was?
You told us that
And
story.
I saw
Oh man,
rats, like you just going and dipping their fingers in the chocolate, and then I saw grown people like coughing over food and stuff, or just rubbing their finger down the side of the buffet tray trying to taste what like stuff tastes like. And I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty much done with buffet. Like, if you don't have a menu where my food can be cooked and brought to me, I'm not going there.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Like, I will go to the casino buffet, but, like, the only thing I'm going to get at the casino buffet is crab legs. I'm not going nowhere with people fixing their own food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He ruined it for you.
It's slow for the pole.
I love Golden Corral though, and those rolls.
I'd rather go to Ryan's. I'd rather go to Ryan's or Texas Roadhouse and just order a dozen rolls.
Let me say, bro, them Texas Roadhouse
give me
rolls.
the butter.
Or them churches honey butter them honey
with
butter
the
biscuits.
apple cinnamon butter.
No, Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. Oof. All right, let's not get on all that.
The
Come
cheddar
on.
biscuits,
Okay, one more
All
thing.
right,
One more thing.
RTX cars, PS5. Let's
We
go.
will go on
Hey,
about
just tell me what y'all
this
think
for
it
like
is.
a week.
Like, tell me what y'all think of this.
We need a
and
food
I'll-
episode.
We need a food podcast.
Tell me what y'all think of this, though. I got this bomb ass idea. At least I think it's a bomb ass idea. So,
It better be
what I'm
bomb.
going to do, like, y'all remember when Red Lobster had the lobster pot pie? Like, they did that for like one season. And,
Yeah.
like, that jump was like, they did it. It was like fire because the crust was like the cheddar biscuit crust for the pot pie was the cheddar biscuit.
Ooh, come on with it.
So what I'm going to do is that I'm
Cheddar
gonna make a
biscuit with
seafood
a
pot pie. You know, you can go to Walmart and get the cheddar biscuit, mix. So I'm gonna get the Red Lobster cheddar biscuit mix, add me some, extra shredded cheddar to it, par bake it, make me a seafood mix with shrimp, crab meat, some lobster meat, maybe some chopped up scallops, and some crawfish, and make and mix it with some clam chowder. Mix it with some clam chowder to make like the base of the pot pie, and chop up some vegetables like some onions, some scallions, some carrots and stuff in there, and then put a cheddar biscuit crust at the top, and then bake it and pull it out, and show y'all how motherfucking ingenious that your boy is.
When you said that, I was making a face like somebody was playing a fire beat or something. You know how you get that face when somebody playing a
just
beat?
hyping them up.
That's how that meal sound. That's on fire.
This man spitting.
Me too. Bars. What?
That was bars. I'm in the valley of the hyenas. Sway. House sway.
Wait, bring that back.
Dylan.
Stop, y'all make me shake.
Stop.
That's
That's all good as shit, though.
Let's spit hot fire.
All right, let's get to these topics.
All right, man. So let's see. Even though it's at the top of the list, I'm gonna say that's gonna be literally the last topic because there's so much to discuss about the PS5. Let's talk about the end of an era, man. So the end of the Marvel Netflix era is upon us, and so there's been rumors swirling around
that era been even.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
I'm
I'm talking about contract wise. So they had the shows for 10 years, and so Marvel MCU they couldn't really do anything with the characters per se. And so now there's been rumors swirling around they may be recasting a lot of the characters, a lot of those main characters, or potentially bringing some characters forward into the phase 4 of the MCU.
All right, so you can get rid of old boy that was Dragon Fist.
Iron Fist is probably the only one.
Iron
Fist is probably the only one that needs to be recast. I feel.
Yeah.
Keep Luke Cage, because if you don't,
my bad. I said Dragon Fist. I meant Iron Fist. My bad. Blame it on Jack.
Get your Dragon Ball. That's what you thinking about. He's like, what you think about? But
it's
yeah,
some Paper Mario.
Paper Mario. That's good.
Paper Mario.
Yeah, that's a dude running joke. You old Paper Mario playing that.
But so they're thinking about recasting John Berthal is what I heard is a room, which they don't need to recast him. That dude is like the perfect Punisher. Luke Cage, there's been rumors about him. And then what's the old boy's name that plays Daredevil? What's his name? What's his real life name?
That's when you break out Google.
Ben Affleck. No, I'm joking.
Charlie Cox. There we go. Charlie Cox. There we go.
Charlie.
Yeah. So there's been rumors with him. It's been kind of like, yes, he might still be in it. He might not still be in it. So we don't really know.
Is it up to the actors or is it up to
He
Marvel?
was actually a way better Matt Murdock and Daredevil than Ben Affleck. Like,
I'm assuming they're probably keeping Jessica. I'm assuming they're keeping Jessica Jones. Because old girl is
if you
just
keep
like
the
Ben
Jones,
Affleck is a
keep Mike
formidable
is
Daredevil.
yeah.
You know what? Actually, my mind. Keep all of them and just rewrite it
Yeah, there you
with the
go.
same. Rewrite it. Keep
really
everybody
could be
the same and just rewrite it because I can't see nobody else. I don't want to.
I just need them to bring Bushmaster back. Bushmaster was like the coolest villain for Luke Cage ever.
You know the funny thing. You know the funny thing about that season. I talked to so many people about like Luke Cage, and everybody always says, "You see," I always say like, I'll try to reference something like, "Have you seen season 2?" No, I haven't watched season 2. I only watched season 1.
We over Diamondback. We're not bringing Diamond back. No more.
Cottonmouth died, bro. He ain't come back. He Blade now.
Cottonmouth dead, but like Bushmaster was a way better
Diamondback, the other one.
Oh, the brother.
Yeah.
But still though, like Bushmaster was the dude. He had one line that just killed the whole that just solidified everything. He said they call him Bushmaster. The stone the building refused. And that ended it. Like Luke Cage was on his back. I was rooting for Bushmaster behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, man. And then freaking what's her name?
Stokes.
Mariah
Stokes.
Stokes.
Oh yeah, like they were supposed to be doing the show with her and old girl from Iron Fist and
Oh yeah, that's right. We were supposed to get what's Dragon of the what are they called? Sisters of the Dragon, I think is what it's called. Yeah, they were supposed to be getting the show.
Mariah ended up.
So was Hero for Hire
Misty, that was her name, not Mariah Stokes.
They kind of like backdoor.
Mariah Stokes was the bad lady,
right?
The detective name was
Black
Misty.
Mariah.
Misty Knight.
Misty Knight.
Yeah, Misty Knight. But yeah, man. So it's like I'm wondering. So it's like I really don't want those characters recast. I mean, there's some people, of course, that are in there. Like as far as especially from a villain standpoint, like what's his name from Law and Order that plays Kingpin. He already said he's down to be Kingpin in the MCU if they need to cast Kingpin.
Vincent.
So yes.
I love me some Vincent.
And when you got somebody that's down to, to continue with the role, reprise the role. Yeah, hopefully they do, man. Because I mean, like I said, these shows can be instantly dumped onto, and that's the thing. I don't know if they're gonna be dumped. They're probably not gonna be dumped on Disney Plus because they're a little bit more mature. They're probably gonna be dumped onto Hulu more than likely because that's what they said.
Remember what I said about? I mentioned sometime when we were recording that Disney was supposed to be doing something with the adult content. Yeah. Like they're trying to bring Deadpool, right? So they're supposed to be making it to where you have to put in like a pin to watch the adult content. So they could do the same, but I think they might be going with the route by putting things with FX.
Yeah, they're putting it on FX as far as from a streaming service. They're putting it on Hulu because all the FX shows are. Because before, FX shows like Atlanta and Legion and all that stuff was like you could see only certain episodes, but like as a recent, they've actually added the full. I saw advertisers. I watch a lot of Hulu, and they actually added that the full shows are available now through Hulu. So because they bought Fox, they made it fully available. So
I got one question though. It's not a question. I really want them to bring back Cloak and Dagger. Do y'all see that coming back in the future?
How was the ratings on that?
That's the question.
I never did watch like not one episode of it, so
I watched
either.
maybe
I wanted to get into it.
3 episodes. Yeah.
But I like how they cameoed in the Runaways. And that's why I was like, maybe there will be hope.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did cameo the Runaways in the last season that they did. It's hard to say. I mean, they could because those shows are not like. They could be on Disney Plus because I don't think they're too mature to be just put on Hulu. They're not, they're not like Luke Cage and stuff like that with, all his
or Daredevil,
all his coffee making and stuff. So they got none of that going on. But
that ain't nothing.
So
as far as Disney did get away with one, and even though it was with Lions. they got away with that. In the Lion King cartoon with Simba and Nala in the bushes. They got away with that one.
Hakuna Matata.
We should.
Wait, can you feel the love tonight playing in the background and Nala putting that little smile on her face?
Okay,
they got away with that one.
Okay, we got to do. Okay, we just prep it for like a future show. We got to do a show of conspiracy of what like certain movies meant or what it's like some have like underlying meanings. So like for example, Up.
Nicktoons got away with a whole lot in the early 90s.
Hold on, you said Up, right?
Up has a hidden meaning that that was the Boy Scout was his guardian angel and he died when his wife died, and it was just his guardian angel. He's his guard, and him trying to get the badges,
taking him to the paradise. Where he wanted to be.
Taking him to heaven, and him trying to get his badge was basically an angel trying to get his wings. I was
I found out one about the Smurfs that I don't want to bring up. You know what? I'm not. Nope.
No, don't do that.
I don't want.
I mean, like with Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like the
that one
behind it was like everybody in the Midnight Society was already dead.
You said that like 2 episodes ago. That kind of like struck me. I'm like, wait, hold on, I ain't think about that.
And now I got to go back and watch it over.
I know. It was like.
Like real talk.
Go ahead.
Like I went and watched some of the Are You Afraid of the Dark and like R.L. Stein's, the Goosebumps show, and like they really trash, but for the time and being the age that we were, like I can understand how we would be spooked out about it. But one Goosebump, it will stand the test of time. And that's the one in that book. Like the books are all good, but as far as the show, the one about the dummy, I forget the dummy's name, but that one gonna always stand the test of time simply because of movies like Annabelle.
Is it slapping
Chucky,
like that?
Pinocchio, like the horror movie Pinocchio, stuff like that. Like anything when an inanimate object like a dummy comes to life and is mischievous or killing people. That's gonna stand the test of time. I don't care how trash it is.
That's
but
true.
Y'all remember Tales from the Hood? The little dolls came to life.
Bro,
that was scary as hell.
Bro, that creeps me out so bad. That's the one.
Oh my god!
I will not watch. In that governor's house.
Yeah, that was scary, dog. I remember that one.
Wasn't nobody
nothing that scary about Tales from the Hood. Nothing.
Them little dogs.
That's a whole comedic movie.
Bro, them little dogs were scary. I don't care what you say. Awesome. When I was 6 or 8, I don't know what I was.
I was not impressed with the sequel though. I was not impressed with the sequel though. Like they could have did better.
I still haven't yet seen this.
When I heard there was a sequel, I was like, nah, we good. We ain't gonna.
Yeah, some things don't.
It don't hold up. It don't hold up like that first one. It just doesn't.
Speaking of that, y'all, like we need to talk to Jordan Peele. Like they releasing movies. You could have just did the digital of Candyman.
Oh no, he just like holding that movie to himself. Like when it gets right, then I'm gonna drop it.
And I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
I mean,
let him.
There is a lot of movies doing that. Like Ghostbusters was supposed to be out in July. Yep. They're waiting till next July.
I really want to see that movie, man.
Jordan Peele sitting back like, I'm gonna just let this marinate.
We got the new Saw movie that was supposed to be coming out as well. So they holding that with Chris Rock. So it's like,
who's gonna watch Antebellum though? I'm ready for that. I've been
like it's out. I've been trying. Like I just don't want to pay for it on pay-per-view. I really don't want to pay for it.
It's $20, y'all. $20 to go view.
Watch it on Plex. Anyway.
Us. You know.
All right. She-Hulk. So She-Hulk got casted. What day was this? I think it was like Wednesday, Thursday, or something.
I was gonna say like Wednesday or something like that.
It was like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. The young lady, she's Canadian. I looked at her IMDb. Nothing that she has been, I would say, like just stuck out to me. It's like, to stand out is like a key TV show that that was super popular. So she's had like a lot of like, smaller. It was like TV shows that weren't very noteworthy. I'll put it that way. But I mean, as far as how she looks, I mean, She can pass as the part. I mean, she's the first She-Hulk, so I mean, we can't. There's nothing to really expect from her other than she's going to be coached by, Team Kevin Feige. So I mean, I mean, most of the time, we haven't had.
I felt the same way, kind of like.
I could see her as.
I felt the same way about Brie Larson at first. Like, I didn't feel like Brie Larson had the build to be Captain Marvel, but then once you seen her in the suit and everything, it was like a different vibe. Yeah. But like just seeing Brie Larson as in her regular self, like I really don't see Captain Marvel.
Yeah, who is Brie Larson?
Captain Marvel.
And
it's Brie Larson.
Why?
You keep saying Brie Larson. It's Brie Larson, bro.
You think about Jennifer.
That's Jennifer. Mississippi.
At least I ain't say Scroll.
That's like calling Jennifer Hudson Jennifer Hudson. Like
Scroll, Super Scroll.
Brie Larson.
But yeah, man. So we got that casting. Like I said, it's gonna be a Disney Plus TV show. So I'm pretty sure that's probably gonna be pegged for. If she's casted, it's probably gonna be a 2020. I'm guessing like a 2022 Disney Plus show.
They're gonna go get Lou Ferrigno to play the Hulk.
He gonna make a cameo. That boy, that boy's like freaking. What's somebody that always makes cameos no matter? I forgot who it is. But yeah, he gonna make a cameo.
Ryan Reynolds.
Somehow, some way.
Yeah, I really didn't catch the Lou Ferrigno reference, did it?
Was I supposed to?
Lou Ferrigno, the original Hulk in the TV show.
Hulk?
Yeah, that's what I said. He always makes a cameo in all the Hulk stuff.
Oh, I ain't really paid attention.
Oh, I'm like, I literally said this. Like, what do you mean I didn't get your reference? I know who he is. Then we got DC Universe. So really, probably as of yesterday, because Batman Day was yesterday. So as of yesterday, DC Universe hit its year.
And you ain't post no Batman trashing.
I was busy yesterday, and plus I didn't feel like trolling yesterday. Still, let me rephrase that. I didn't feel like trolling you yesterday, but it's okay.
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting Batman.
No, you didn't feel like trolling Angry B guy. He one that got in the chat and said he ain't gonna tolerate no more Batman disrespect.
Well,
I'm excited for that movie.
Since you say that, I'm gonna put something later on.
I don't tolerate.
Didn't the director of the Batman directs that movie 7 with Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman?
I think so. I think Matt Reeves was the director for what is the one about all the different sins?
Yeah, well, it was a serial killer killing in conjunction with the 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, that movie was messed up. I just want to say, by the way, the ending, bruh.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
But I love that movie.
I love that movie, though.
That movie shaped how I like movies. Like, as I saw when I was young.
That movie came out around about the same time as, like, Devil's Advocate and all that stuff came out.
Yeah,
Devil's Advocate is, like, one of my favorite Al Pacino, Keanu Reeves movies. Like,
I think I watched it with you. I think you took me to go see it. You took me to go see it.
I did.
Like it felt like
I did.
It felt like Devil. Wait a minute. What came out first? Was it Constantine that came out first?
No, Constantine.
Either way, between Constantine and Devil's Advocate, it felt like one was the sequel to the other. It really felt like one was the sequel to the other.
Yeah, but those were some good movies. There was another one in there. But 7.
Was it the
That
Cell?
was with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, the Cell was good too.
Yeah.
All those little movies.
That Constantine is gonna be one of my favorites, though.
Constantine.
Yeah.
Y'all know what was a trash movie to me, but
Constantine is DC though, right?
Yeah,
Constantine.
Yeah, Constantine DC.
But people didn't give it the love that it deserved back then. I love the movie, and I knew who he was.
I like the movie.
But now people are wanting Keanu to come back and play the character, and it's like y'all should have about 10 years before y'all really even gave it a chance. It's like
really, but then like back then, like people didn't know Constantine was supposed to have a British accent, so now it only makes sense. Like, he been portrayed with having a British accent, So if you was to make a new Constantine movie or TV show, like he gotta have a British accent.
Yeah,
No.
well you have what you call it from
No.
what you call it that did
No.
the original show.
They doing all these timelines.
Yeah.
I mean,
DC
there's the loophole right there.
52 different Earths.
Yeah, you're right about that.
They can do pretty much what you want to.
I'm just trying to get me.
A lot of stuff.
I'm just trying to get me a Michael Keaton Batman shirt, like, and the movie poster.
You know, merch is on sale now already. They already selling merch already. Oh, yeah.
It's already coming out.
Yeah, they just said screw it, we doing merch now. We don't even. It's a rumor. We still doing merch. But yeah, man, DC Universe is being converted into a comic book service. Starting 2021 will be called DC Universe Infinite. Same pricing structure as DC Universe, because when HBO Max came out, they literally cannibalized their service, man. That's what I said. I was like, based on what they said about it being like, oh, this is going to be for the comic book fans, blah, blah, blah. It's like...
And guess what? Because I'm with AT&T, bang, bang, I get HBO Max for free.
Bang, bang.
Comes with my cellular plan.
How many devices?
Doesn't say.
Oh, well, you need to feed us then.
HBO Max isn't even on Fire Stick yet. HBO Max basically is just on mobile, I think. I don't think it's on Fire Stick or Roku or anything yet.
It's on Roku.
Let me know.
Yeah. But yeah, so they've literally cannibalized their service. They've kind of like the people who were DC Universe subscribers, they are like letting them, they can pay like an additional $5 for a special amount of time to get HBO Max to get those shows that they were getting. Of course, like Doom Patrol, Titan Season 3, the Harley Quinn show, which are like some of the standout shows from that service.
Gotta say, Harley Quinn show was a dope ass show.
Oh, that show was hilarious, dude. Freaking hilarious.
Like, I'm surprised I ain't hear more people talking about it.
No, people do.
I know they had an uproar about it not being announced.
Even though they had some damn off-brand villain called Kite Man. Like, I think they made him up for the sake of just making the trash ass character.
Let me tell you about Kite Man, bro. Let me tell you about Kite Man. Kite Man is a Batman villain, first of all. And he gave this boy a hell of a time in the comic books, surprisingly. I mean, he's right up there with Polka Dot Man from Suicide Squad, so yeah.
They got some weird villains in DC. Like, is Color Kid a villain?
What movie? Oh, that was Lego Batman that they went. He was like saying all the weird villains, and he was like, "If you don't believe me, look it up." And I'm like,
"Hey man, Marvel got Squirrel Girl." And she's fought Galactus, and she gave this fool freaking, what is it, pine nuts or whatever to feed Galactus. So, go figure.
I was reading an article on Color Kid, and they said that he can beat Superman.
Polka Dot Man.
Who can?
Or Kite
Color
Man.
Kid. They said Color Kid can beat Superman because he can change any color, so he can change the color of... Because there's different colors of kryptonite that have different effects on Superman. So he can take any kryptonite and change it to a color, and it affects Superman differently.
If his power is magic versus him being a meta, if it's magic, then yeah, he can do some damage. Because Superman he's not invulnerable to magic. That's his one weakness.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's magic, then
that's why Mitchell. How you say his name? Mitchell Plixel? Like what?
I know you're talking about. He's been on Supergirl like 3 times
Sound
already.
cut out. I ain't even hear how you say it. So.
I didn't even say it. It's just.
Yeah, I know he's been on Supergirl. Like I actually got into Supergirl, and then like I was just like, yeah, any Superman. Like when they brought out malnutrition Superman and said they was gonna do a show about him. I was like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. Just do Dean Cain or something like that. No more, bring back, Smallville. Super.
Tom Welling don't want the smoke, bro. Tom Welling don't want the smoke. They done tried to get him
Well,
the smoke several times.
Challenger enters the ring.
But malnutrition Superman is not gonna work for me.
So
what up,
like Twinkle Toes Batman.
What's up, Snap? So quick question about that now. Okay, so this is something I meant to bring up on one of the shows. 2020, fall 2020 to be exact. A lot of the especially comic book shows, CW shows is a great example. They're not coming to 2021. What the hell? What the hell is the fall gonna look like? Are we getting just no new shows? There's no fall premiere for nothing. Unless it's the dancing celebrity show that lasts 3 hours, but I'm not watching that.
How did that happen?
What?
It's
how the hell did Dancing with the Stars happen?
Because there's no people in the crowd. They have audio track. My wife was watching. I was looking over her shoulder. I'm like, where the audience? I was like, oh, live audio track.
People were saying we have finally entered into the Black Mirror phase of 2020.
You know what, bro? You're right.
Think about it.
Right.
The second episode on Black Mirror, that's what we have entered into.
I've never seen it. What? You have to enlighten me.
2020 is the upside down. There's a reference everybody should know.
A world in which everything is literally, it's like scenario based. Like one episode, actually I think China had followed suit on it. China had followed suit on this. It was, what was it? It was an episode of Black Mirror. Was it the second episode, Mario?
I forgot the name of it.
Well, hold on. Black Mirror don't ever go in order. That's one thing for those who's never watched Black Mirror before. You can watch it. It does not go in the order that you see it in.
It's like the Twilight Zone. Each episode is independent of each other.
Yes.
So it's not a series show. Yeah. So each episode is like a movie, basically.
Right.
It literally threw me off when they did that.
Wait.
I've never seen Black Mirror. That's something I may have to check out.
Oh.
So I tell you what, Tink, I can't wait for you to see the first episode.
Shut up.
I definitely can't wait for you to watch the first episode.
You didn't watch the first episode, so what you?
Oh, but
what episode?
Me, I know what happened.
What episode are we talking about? Just give
it
Okay.
Just know.
We tell people to go watch this show. We tell people to go watch Black Mirror, but just know that the first episode is not for the faint at heart.
We talking about the one with the guy that's like the
vice president and the queen and
and they tell him he has to go.
Okay.
All I have to say is this: oink oink.
Bacon.
All I have to say is oink oink.
I don't want bacon for a whole year now. Thanks. You just ruined bacon for me.
When you watch the show, the episode of Pink, eat a Kevin Bacon burger.
A Kevin Bacon burger? Seriously?
Just stop.
Oh!
You're doing too much.
It's so much.
It must come with Footloose fries. It comes with Footloose fries.
What did I walk into?
I think know what it is because you're the one that wanted one actually.
Let's just go to the next. Let's go to the next topic. Going down the hole here.
Kevin Bacon burger.
Stop saying bacon.
Here?
Stop saying bacon. Stop saying
Get a Kevin Bacon burger.
What is going
on? And what was the other movie? A Kevin burger with Footloose fries and what was the movie with Jack Nicholas and and A Few Good Men milkshake. A Few Good Men milkshake.
It's like the movie Burger Drive-In. What the hell is
Shout out to Hey Joe for that menu item, by the way, because they the one who has it.
All right. So, but yeah, man. So back to DC Universe real quick before we move on. But yeah, they pretty much cannibalized their services into HBO Max. I have a feeling that a lot of people that were really die hard for the service is probably it was just a matter of time, honestly, because I said what I said about HBO Max, and I just felt it was a matter of time for it to happen, for them to take those shows and throw them on Max permanently, and not share it.
Oh, and they on HBO Max they do have all Adult Swim shows from the beginning of Adult Swim, like Harvey Birdman, which was like the Space Goes Coast to Coast, which Space Goes Coast to Coast is Diamond in the Rough. Like you got to go and watch that to appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I used to watch Space Goes late at night, bro, all the time.
Oh yeah, that's a gem.
Hell yeah.
Classic, man.
Let's see, we got WandaVision. So WandaVision is coming to Disney Plus very soon. What else we got on this? I saw there's a trailer out now, supposedly. I just saw that before we started.
Yeah, they posted a new trailer. Tonight was not the Grammys, but Emmys tonight. And they posted
Oh, me and Royalty got a thing about award shows, so
Oh yeah,
so,
they already have their mind up.
Especially when it comes to music. So
Grammys, I've heard about that story this week.
Yeah, all of those are.
and people peeing on Grammys.
Oh,
I knew that was
That dude.
Lord,
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
Yeah, that's your boy Kanye to the. That's Kanye to the.
Kardashians.
Like, please just give us back Backpack Kanye. That's all we ask for. Give us back Backpack Kanye.
Never.
Give us Teddy Bear Kanye back.
We ain't gonna see that again.
This is graduation.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
We
hang that dream up, brother.
We get midlife crisis Kanye right now.
Now you got billionaire. I want to liberate people, but I'm also a narcissist, Kanye.
Yeah,
he wants to free his people. He wants us to be financially sound and free and independent and be owners. But
he living in Montana in a mud hut.
Well, he's buying up land, but the thing is, he's delusional about it. You know. So that's neither here nor there. But yeah, you're never getting Backpack Kanye back. Just to clear that up.
Who lives in Montana?
Kanye and all of his tank.
In a mud hut.
Kanye.
How about building his own city?
Kanye and wild horses.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier got leaked on TikTok, and this confirms that the show is back into production. Let's just hope nobody catches COVID-19 on the freaking production crew.
Good. When I sent y'all that video, I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, I hope everybody in the comment section, like, I hope Disney do not come for this girl for leaking this video.
Oh, they're coming.
Who you telling? Name this shit.
Yeah, they come.
But don't they have to sign off for something like that? I mean, I know that they film in neighborhoods and everything, but girl was getting like actual.
She better hope. She better hope she ain't no well-known TikToker. They gonna find her. With ease.
Speaking of that, all the crazy stuff that's going on this platform with the ban and everything.
How secretive they are. Oh man.
I would go down a rabbit hole of why TikTok was initially banned, but you know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk politics on this show. So.
I don't even look at it as a political thing.
All thing I say is people get out and vote.
Let's see.
Because somebody ain't got their priorities straight.
Let's see here. Let's see. Where do we go? RTX cards. What we got on RTX cards, dope?
Not a damn thing, because I don't have one. I can't do a review. I can't do nothing. I was so sad. Y'all didn't hear from me in the chat for like a day and a half. That's because I was depressed. I was damn depressed.
My boy hit me up. He was like, "Hey man, did y'all got it?" I'm like, "Bro, we ain't even get none."
I was like, "I need that." I was scratching. I was like, "Come on, baby."
Hey, you should have said that like Smokey. Like,
come on, baby.
He said, "What's up with RTX cards?" You should have been like, "Not a damn thing."
Not a damn thing, man. So here's the deal. Okay, so I was like, I was hyped, I was off and everything, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up early. I was on all the sites, what's in stock.net or now in stock.net and all this stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I put my credit card information in bestbuy.com. I'm like, yes, I'm ready. Had on a sweatband, headband. I was in front of the computer.
Was it Derek Fisher mode?
I was Derek Fisher playoff mode for sure for these cards, right?
And then they came through like back fours and said,
yeah, hold on. I had the big can of Monster cracked. I'm talking about crack up. You seen the smoke come out that bad boy. I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm about to hit buy now. Are you serious? Let's go. I'm talking about as I got it in my cart. As soon as I clicked confirm and pay, it was gone. The bots just took them. I'm talking about they went live at 6 a.m. Pacific time and about 6 a.m. and 1 second they was gone. We don't know. Nobody know. Me no know. No one know. What happened?
Dude, you know what that's called? That's called slow on the trigger.
That was them bots, man. Them bots really got everybody. And they, so Jensen released a statement and he was like, we apologize or whatever he said, and they're gonna release more. But sure. I'm not gonna get on the PS5 just yet. But these releases, they were horrible. And the part about it is they said, well, we did everything we could. Anytime you ordered from either Best Buy or GameStop or Nvidia's website, if you click buy, there was no caption. There was no "Are you human?" There was none of that, and that needed to be in place to give people. And then turn around and you look on eBay, and they're double the prices. Like, you need to put a caption in place, or to say, "Hey, are you human?" So to try to combat the bots, and they didn't do any of that. So
what's the other place? Like I used to buy I bought a Raspberry Pi from that place in Houston.
And let me I didn't even finish my story. Hold on. So bam, right? I didn't get the card. I'm like, all right, whatever. I got one last shot. Drive down the Micro Center. I'm speed demon on the freeway. I get there, it's already lined the campus. I'm like, oh fuck. So I had a chair in the back of my Jeep. I'm like, all right, let me get my chair. Got my Monster still cracked from this morning. I put my Monster out. The dude was like, yeah, man, they got 13 cards. The dude was like, yeah, they already gave the dudes their vouchers. They was out there. Micro Center didn't open till 10 a.m. They was out there at 8. I said, how they get vouchers? They was like, they came at 5:45 last night. I'm like, how was that a thing? You know what I mean? So that's what I hit you up, Dab, and I was like, man, what's up, man? You got a car, baby? What's up? I know you got one. Just one. He was like, nah, bro, we ain't even get nothing in. So I'm like, oh, man, I felt defeated. I was just like, I was so hurt that day.
My boy sounded like money making Mitch off of paid in full. I need these bricks, Ace.
I need
these bricks.
And I was coming off of the defeat the day before with the PS5. I literally, after the showcase, I don't mean to jump into the next topic, but I got to talk about this and get this off my chest, okay? So y'all just going to hear me. So I literally called at 3:45 p.m. that day. I say, hey, when is the PS5 going on pre-order? The girl at GameStop, I don't know. So I'm chilling, on the couch scratching my ass. And I look on Twitter and somebody say, yeah, secured the bag, PS5. He put his little $50 down. So I hop up, right? I'm like, oh, I got to get down to GameStop. I get down. It was like 6, maybe, sold out. I'm like, oh, God. I'm all on the GameStop website in the parking lot. They talking about you're blocked, like I'm one of the bots. Like, you know what I mean? How you gonna block me? You know what I mean? And so I went on I went on Walmart. I went on Target. It was too late. I spent the rest of that night clicking refresh on Best Buy, hoping something happened, and it just didn't happen. So as salty as I was, I went on eBay that night. I was reporting all the posts that I could, right? I reported them as fraudulent. I wasted people's time. Not only did I go on eBay, I went on OfferUp. I went on Facebook Market, right? I went on Mercari. Anywhere you sell stuff, and I reported every post that somebody tried to double up that price. I was that petty.
My
I was that
dude,
mad.
you are not salty. You are now an official member of the Players Haters.
Bro,
You
I
got
was
your voucher to the Player Hater
bro.
Ball.
We can get into what
Cue the
eBay
case
are
on
said.
now
I tweeted at eBay. Davin, I'll let you take over. If you want to get into what happened with eBay, I
No,
got an
you
official
buck
statement.
nasty. You buck nasty at the Player Haters Ball.
God damn it.
Wow.
I was mad. Do you understand how mad I was?
Wow.
Do you understand how? Yes. I don't know if you want to get into what.
He's sitting up there with a smile like this.
I was heated, bro. Because it's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, man. Let's get into the whole PS5 showcase, man.
Hold up.
What's that?
Now, I've been reading manga. It dropped on the 18th, Dragon Ball Super manga.
Mm-hmm. So,
Goku has finally reached perfect Ultra Instinct. So, Ultra Instinct has been imperfect for Goku, such as now. Now, Goku is perfect Ultra Instinct. He basically God tier action. God tier. So,
he's stronger than Beerus.
You've been keeping up with the manga, you know, he's been fighting Moro. This dude got Moro begging for his life. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Things of this nature. I don't want to give it away, but it's two things. If you watch Resurrection of Frieza, you pretty much know how Goku is. If somebody begging for their life, he pretty much don't kill them, he let them go. Got a feeling, you know, Beerus at the end of the manga, he was like he got a bad feeling about this, and the manga ends. But I got a feeling when my boy Goku snatched off the rest of his uniform saying, I'm going to finish this battle as an Earthling, I got a feeling Goku to learn from his mistakes, and he pretty much finna go ahead and give Moro this L, this grade A capital L. Because I've never seen Goku look at somebody who begging for their life and, you know, never, you know, let them make, and not let them make it. I got a feeling he ain't gonna let Moro make it this go round. So I gotta wait till October 20th before I know the results. But I got a feeling Goku ain't gonna let him make it. I think we finna see Goku just really get to this point where he done took that fucking pill and was just like, yeah, I'm going ahead and kill you. Cause he asked Jocko what he on death row. Mm-hmm. And when Jocko said, yeah, Goku snatched off the Galactic Patrol symbol and he was like, well, I'm gonna finish this as an Earthling. So like if you've been keeping up with the manga, you know what that's about. Like, I think we finna see Goku finally get to the point where he like, yo, I'm going ahead and kill this cat because I ain't got time for all the extra hoopla that's gonna come behind it if I let him live.
Him trying to come back and stuff, yeah. That's...
And then Boruto, like, it's this scene where Boruto transport him, Sasuke, and the guy they fighting to another location, and Naruto is asking like, why you do that? And they show a scene where Naruto looking over his shoulder and Boruto is just like, I just acted, I did what I felt like. I didn't want him to destroy the village, so I just did it. And Naruto, you see how mature Naruto is at this moment. He look over his shoulder at Boruto, he was like, I guess you got that act first, think later part of you from me. And if you think about it, if you ever Tinkin vouch for this, if you ever watch Naruto from Naruto to Shippuden, like Naruto was act first, think later. And you know, you see the growth of Naruto as becoming Hokage, how mature he's gotten. Because you think about it, Naruto was always act first, then think about the consequences of your actions later. As long as the result came out the way he wanted.
They so different but so alike. It's crazy. It's insane how they really.
But yeah, at the end of it, at the end of the this issue of the manga, the guy that's I think his name is Ishiki or something like that. He was about to kill Sasuke, and Baruto like covered Sasuke, and he asked him. He was like, "Why did you hesitate? Why didn't you kill me and Sasuke?" And the guy didn't say anything, and Baruto was like, "As I thought, you can't kill me," and that's when the manga ended. So we about to see Baruto turn up. We about to see Goku turn up. And then I'm catching. I've been watching High School, the God of High School, and the main character in God of High School. He basically got God on his side, so like he got the spirit of God in him. Like anime is turning up right now. So like if you're an anime fan, I don't want to give away nothing because I know a lot of people got to catch up. But if you're an anime fan, go check out some of these titles like God of High School, Dragon Ball Super manga, Boruto manga, Decadence manga, all that. Go check those episodes out and catch up from season 1 on through, and you won't be disappointed. All right, Roy,
my kid just got me. My kid just got me into Danganronpa, I think it's called. But it's about these high schoolers that get locked up in this high school, and this panda trying to kill them. But they either have to kill a classmate to like go to the next level and survive, or they all get killed.
It sounds like some battle royale stuff.
For real.
So it's really.
I might check that out.
Yeah, it's Danganronpa, I think. But the episodes are so interesting. You have to figure out who killed who, and they all like have like a little jury like meeting.
So it's like a mystery, like the mystery game that we used to play. Among Us? Like who's
Clue,
the murderer?
Yeah, like Clue mixed with anime. It's crazy, but it's good.
Okay.
Interesting. All right, man. So we had the PS5 showcase on Wednesday, and so we talked about this on issue 152 of NerdFlow. We were hoping, at this point, it's been so long in the game of us getting information we need to get from Sony about the PS5 and from Xbox and all that good stuff, man. So we finally got pricing, finally got a release date. So price points as it stands, if you just don't freaking know, I'm pretty sure most everybody knows at this point. PS5 digital is $399, and the disc version is $499.
$499, yeah.
And the release date will be November 12th, which is literally 2 days after the Xbox Series S and X are launched. So
2 days before my birthday. So I will post my Cash App somewhere in the community, so y'all feel free to Cash App your boy.
Hey, my birthday is November 25th. I will post my Cash App, but I don't like begging. I feel like this begging. No offense
my
to
birthday?
You,
shit.
But my birthday is November 25th. I'm a Sagittarius. I like long walks on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I like picnics on the park.
But you still ain't show them how your hurricane gonna come through though. You gotta show them that first.
Hey, when Hurricane Queen come through, it's gonna be like a wing Gundam in that joint. We just
show them how that hurricane gonna come through. They're gonna be like, "Ooh, Quinn, look at you. Quinn be tearing it up, girl."
That's our one Gundam reference for the Issue of NerdFlow Podcast. We get one every episode. So November 12th though. Yeah, so there's a lot of games announced. We got a little bit more look into into Miles Morales, which really, I gotta say, after seeing that gameplay, I was sold, but now I just gotta have it now because
the crispiness is crispy.
Like my cousin Angry B guy said, they went so deep into detail they gave Miles nappy hair. Like real talk.
So much nappy, it just looked black.
His hair.
Yeah,
the texture is perfect,
bro. Yeah, he had on. I would say he had on Tim's.
Right. Now I will say this though, I didn't like the open.
If that ain't New York, I don't know what it is.
I don't like the opening scene where he was saving a bridge. I mean, that's literally what we saw in Avengers. Show me something else. You know what I mean? I gotta be.
Marvel has been known for their bridges and trains.
I know it's just always a bridge or a train. That's gonna get him in trouble one day because he ain't gonna be able to save everybody. But anyway,
I mean, you think about it. You either got three things that can cause cataclysmic danger.
Awesome.
You either go, in New York City, you either gonna save a building from collapsing, a bridge from collapsing, or a train from wrecking. Like that's just New York, bro.
The opening scene of Avengers and this scene just is like, all right. But it was awesome, Tank. You're right. It was awesome. I'm not taking anything away from its awesomeness. It's just let's do something else.
I just thought that was like a ha.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, what? He gonna stop a tsunami with spider webs? He gonna stop a meteor?
Now that would be. I'd pay good money to see that. Actually, you stopping water with his webs? Yes, sign me up.
But yeah, yes. Man, so like the whole mood for the Miles Morales. I mean, I don't know who does it or who's in charge of it, but like Spider-Verse, the music, the mood, it just sets it. This game, the music that was playing during the fight scene, it just.
But my thing is, bro, like I just felt like watching that podcast. I felt like JC and Alicia Keys should have been playing in the background because it was just too New York for me, bro. It was just too New York for me, bro.
Empire State of Mind would have literally taken me out of
I just felt like Jay-Z and Alicia Keys should have been Empire State should have been playing in the background.
No. I like Alicia, but nah, not this time. But nah, man, like it's the things I didn't think about when watching the fight scenes was like the electric powers, the invisibility. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. That's a whole new realm of play than just webs and being acrobats and stuff like that. So that's like a whole nother thing.
Now, what was that? What was that contraption they had? Was that like a bomb that Taskmaster had in Avengers? Was that the same thing? It was like something on the bridge they had on a truck, and it looked like one of those. What do they call it? A sonic bomb?
It was something.
It looked like.
I know
it looked the same.
That's the character is the Tinkerer, but that Tinkerer looked way different from the Tinkerer that I know of. I'll tell you that much. So that's
I'm telling you, bro, like for real.
That Tinkerer was on some.
But I'm gonna tell you what I was impressed by. I really was impressed by Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
Like that trailer impressed me.
There was some uproar. There was some uproar about the Final Fantasy a little bit though.
I mean, like how I felt about. Like how I felt about Gotham Knights is how I felt about Final Fantasy 16. But I'm ready. Like I'm dubbing this Final Fantasy 7 remake next episode as Chapter 2, and I was talking about it with my friend Kenny, and we feel like you're gonna be able to play with Zack also because if you beat Final Fantasy 7 remake at the end, they showed Zack in an alternate dimension where Zack survives and he carrying Cloud. And we actually feel like me and Kenny feel like you're going to be able to play with Zack, which you weren't able to play with Zack in Final Fantasy 7, the original, or in the remake. But we feel like in Chapter 2, you're going to be able to play with Zack in one dimension and Cloud in another dimension. And eventually those dimensions going to converge and become one. Like, that's what we're feeling like what's going to happen. Where Zack and Cloud gonna end up the Cloud you playing in one dimension and the Zack that was in the other dimension gonna end up meeting because of all the whispers you hear during the game. Like I really don't know how many of y'all played Final Fantasy 7 remake or have beat it, but Sephiroth make reference to a lot of different stuff when you fight him in the final version. So like I got a feeling this next chapter of Final Fantasy 7 remake is gonna be really interesting.
PS5, that's gonna be later down the line though. to get into that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of these. So
I think he's gonna drop spring. I think he's gonna drop spring of 2021, which hence like a lot of the games I want to play ain't dropping till like the spring of 2021. Hence why I say I'm not getting the PlayStation 5 until like 2021. I ain't trying to deal with the hoopla of what Dope went through of getting denied because I get in terrorist mode and want to blow up all retail stores and everything like that just to deny me.
Definitely hurt.
Chaos everywhere.
But I will say I did get. Well, I got a pre-order for a 3080 card, so I did get the card. It's just once they get them back in stock, they're gonna go ahead and ship it to me. I don't know when that's gonna be. They didn't say, but I have it
you
paid
get your
for.
Card in 2022.
Yeah, I get it in mid 2021 sometime. Yeah,
I said 2022. So
well, you know what?
Oh, I hope
Don't you curse me like that, sir.
Okay.
Don't you put that bad juju on me.
Don't you put that bad juju on me now. God dang
don't
it.
you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
But yeah, man. So what else came out of the showcase was so they announced an addition to PlayStation Plus is how the trailer started. I know for me when I was watching, I'm like, okay, this is probably PS Now being added to counteract Game Pass. No, it is called the PlayStation Plus Collection. It will include 18 games. I'll do a rundown of the list real quick of the games that will be included. It'll be God of War, Bloodborne, Monster Hunter World, Final Fantasy 15, Fallout 4, Mortal Kombat X, Uncharted 4, Ratchet & Clank, Days Gone, Until Dawn, Detroit Become Human, Battlefield 1, Infamous Second Son, Batman Arkham Knight, The Last Guardian, Last of Us Remastered, Persona 5, and Resident Evil Biohazard. And that's a...
Let me speak on Batman Arkham Knight. PlayStation Plus has already given you all the Batman Arkham games.
They've given you a lot of these games for free. To be honest, like that was kind of like my argument.
Are they upscaling these to accommodate the new hardware?
Possibly, probably.
Now, if that's the case, then I can, because if I can play The Last of Us remastered 4K 60, I'll be
for the second time.
because on the PS4 Pro when they remastered it, it was either I think 4K 30 or somewhere close to checkerboard in 4K 30, or it was 1080p 60. But if I can play it in a true 4K 60, I'll be happy. I'll be down with that.
Then they'll be like, Last of Us coming to PC. Be like, what the hell?
I know, right?
I mean,
well, that'll be the dream.
I got Borderlands 3 and a couple of, I think I got Star Wars Battlefront 2 for free, Borderlands 3 for free, Tomb Raider for free, which I forgot which Tomb Raider it was for free. I got a lot of games off PS Plus for free that I haven't even played yet.
Yeah,
so like if they're gonna give like all those games away for free, like I mean I'm at the point now where I'm just deleting stuff just to get my free games because like I'm not putting anything on my PlayStation. I got it on my external, and I got like a 2 terabyte external hard drive. So I got a feeling like when it comes to the PS5, I might have to just go ahead and upgrade. If they allow external hard drives like they're doing now, I may have to upgrade to like a 4 terabyte.
No, you just store the game on there, but you can't play from there just because of how the technology of the system works. It won't let you pull from the hard drive. You can store the games there, but you're not going to be able to like, oh, let me boot up such and such from my hard drive. You have to actually bring it onto the console.
Okay.
So it's kind of be like a Steam thing where you can own the game, but you can take it off your hard drive, right? Until maybe you want to play it again, then you can reinstall it later. But you still own it. It's just you have to pull it from the cloud.
See, that's the thing.
Or
that's
from your hard drive.
About, with PlayStation, we've had 5-6 showcases. There's some stuff that's still left to not they haven't explained about how certain things work. Accessories, for an example, the question with NVM and having an external hard, there's a lot of questions they haven't really answered, and that's going to be, and the part of it is, it's going to be a backlash of trial and error, and then person has PS5, gets pissed off, go to Twitter and get mad and cause an uprising and trend because this don't work or this thing is not here. because you didn't communicate it. So that's kind of like one thing I got.
Right. So I mean, one thing they did say about that Miles Morales game, though, right, is it's not going to be a thing where it's like, oh, I'm 4K 60. 4K 60 is going to be in performance mode. So what that means is they're going to strip down all of the beauty of the game, pretty much. You're going to get that high resolution and that frame rate you want, but you're not going to have that detail with the foliage and the little details in the building. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the drawback. Now you will have it to where the game itself runs seamlessly, where you're not, when you die, you load right back into the stage, or you can load into a city from a cutscene and you don't have to go to the loading screen. Allegedly, that's what they're claiming. But if it's still going to be either a performance mode or or a looks mode where it's like everything looks good. So you're still getting drawback.
It's going to be stripped down one way or another.
It's going to be stripped down. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm here for the exclusive, so I will be copping that. Honestly, the one I'm excited about is Ratchet and Clank the most. I know, kill me, but I want to play that the most.
Yeah, I'm Ratchet and Clank.
I mean, like just being honest about it, like since the PlayStation 3, it's been the second generation of each one of those consoles. The second generation PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the second generation PlayStation 5 that works out all the kinks that gives you the peak performance.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna do the same thing that they did this generation, which, we had the regular PS4 and then we got the Pro, because from the tech industry was trying to. I think the tech industry was trying to push the gaming industry into cell phone territory, which these low grade version, high grade version. And I don't think gamers just really just like, man, just give me the best I can get and just tell me the price and we'll just figure it out.
Right. And you got some that are brand loyal, Yeah.
And the perfect example of that is Madden on console versus Madden on cell phone. Like Madden on cell phone may look good for it to be on the cell phone, but Madden on cell phone is not Madden on console. Don't even get your damn hopes up.
It's stripped down. It's stripped down completely.
Like maybe Fortnite is good on
cell phone
because I had Fortnite because it was pretty much kind of like free if you had a Samsung at that point in time. But like I had a note.
They're getting the engine change coming to the 5. They're going to Unreal Engine.
Yeah, I mean, but it looked good. Like Fortnite basically looked like how it looked on the phone, how it looked on console, and operated basically the same. But like other games, I don't feel like they're gonna operate the same as they do on console as they do on the phone.
Yeah.
All right, so let me cover this controversy really quickly. I know let's talk
about the pre-orders.
So, and to revert back to what I was saying earlier, I was butthurt about the RTX 30 cards, and I was coming off of that L for the PS5. So, so y'all already know what happened to me. Sony messed up that pre-order launch. Sony messed that up, and the retailers were greedy. They were like,
Sony
okay.
pretty much put the cap on the shits. Like, I really feel like the only way 2020 can get worse, which I'm not going to even get into, but I got a feeling like that's the thing I got in my mind is what's going to make 2020 worse. But, like, PlayStation and Xbox launches for pre-orders just added to the shitstorm of what 2020 is. Like Kobe dying kicked off 2020 being a shitstorm.
So you guys know earlier
like Kobe was the first domino, and they just kept falling from then on. So like it just like hasn't stopped falling since.
So let me say something real quick. Let me tell you what Walmart put. This is on the day of the showcase. Walmart says, "Make you wait to get the new PlayStation 5?" ? Nah, that's not like us. Go pre-order it now.
See, and that's the thing. It's like, and you know the messed up thing about it. This is the thing that kills me. Everybody's like, sign up with your email, notify, get notified.
Never got notified.
I'll sign up with everything. Notify me everywhere. PlayStation they didn't select me for any. I don't know if anybody got selected for like the pre-order, pre-order.
Like you couldn't even go to the Sony store. The official Sony store did not have pre-orders available.
So what I did was, I told you I went on eBay, right? And I was like, and I started reading their privacy or their policies. And basically the policy says pre-sale listings must guarantee that the item will be shipped within 30 days of purchase. So I was, in my salt rage, right? I was like, got to thinking. So I'm like, if these consoles don't come out till November 12th, how can they then guarantee these scalpers that they'll deliver them or ship them within 30 days? You can't, right?
You really can't.
So I said, at eBay on Twitter, if this is true and the PS5 comes out I put November 13th. I was mad, and I corrected it, said 12. Then all the listings on your site are in violation, or am I missing something? Please explain. And I said, yes, scalpers, I'm hating. And they put we're taking the, and I don't know if they're really doing anything, but I think to save face they have to reply. They said Ask eBay says replying to the dope gamer, we're taking the appropriate action per our pre-sale policy, and then they put the link to the policy. Thanks. And they put a typo, as our trust teams are aware of. Thanks for concern, fellow gamer. And they gave me the cool guy smiley face with the glasses. And I put, thank you, eBay. Right? But I'm really, the thank is really fuck. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, eBay. Because, you just want the money too. You're not going to take them listings down. I don't think you are.
No, they're not.
You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah.
eBay is just like every other company in corporate America. They're all about making their dollar.
So it's
damn about the consumer.
And I'm just like, man, I really hope that they adhere to their policy. But what people started doing, they start trolling, right? They start putting fake listings or bidding up to $50K on like an Nvidia card or a PlayStation, pre-order. Just trying to do what they can to troll all of the scalpers and stuff. So the community has been trying to do its part to try to dilute some of it and make everybody aware, like, hey, look, don't buy one of these consoles for double the price, or these cards for double the price, because also that probably will determine the market value for like future cards and things like this. So,
and the perfect example about that is, why is a 2016 Alienware laptop, which is made by Dell now, is $2,000. An Alienware laptop that was produced in 2016, priced at $2,000 now. Still, like, I just don't understand why.
That's like MacBook holding their value, but
that means it's thoroughly used. Like, you didn't buy that laptop and just let it sit there from 2016 to now.
I don't know, but I know in regards to this,
like, technology decreases in price.
This was a shit show on both Sony and Nvidia's behalves. They both released statements, or apologizing, but it's like, that's not good enough, man. Y'all are mega companies, mega corporations. Y'all need to handle this correctly. Put captions on your websites. Well, the retailers too, right? They're responsible. Best Buy, all these guys. And I know it sounds like I'm crying, because I am, and I don't give a damn if you think that. But you just got to make it fair for all of the consumers. That's all I'm saying. So,
yeah, I kind of think that I don't know what makes it really so different now, because I mean, we've had access to be able to pre-order stuff online in the past, iPhones, all that good stuff. I'm just wondering,
the bots, man, the script. They're writing these scripts and they're getting good at them.
Yeah, it's definitely that too. I think just because people have so much, with this pandemic and all this good stuff, I mean,
too much time on their hands.
Too much time on their hands. That's the biggest part of it. Because in a normal case like this, if those things would have went out, and let's say half of the people who are supposedly on unemployment right now, they wouldn't have probably had the time to even deal with or jump online to do any of it because they'd be too tired to work.
Right. Or working.
So a lot of people sitting on their butts, and because of the pandemic and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of what made it crazy as well. Xbox did put out a statement stating that what time their pre-orders are starting and on what sites and all this stuff. So that'll be kicking off on Tuesday. I mean, we'll see if theirs goes any better. We'll see. Or if it goes.
Do you think they're gonna sell out as fast though?
I think so, because
the
Xbox community is smaller than the PlayStation community. I really feel that way. I may be wrong.
I predict you're gonna log on to that mug. They say pre-orders go up at 7 a.m. You're gonna log in at 7:05. It's still gonna be.
They'll be gone by 6:30 a.m.
I love my Xbox people.
Yeah, I mean the people that I know that are Xbox fanboys, they're gonna claim that it's gonna sell out, but I mean we'll see. I mean, I don't think the production is as high because there's some perception that they were saying like they're not producing as many because they want to 2 generations ago, both of these companies were burned by 2 different things. Microsoft was burned by Red Ring of Death, which is why Microsoft wants to slow down the production of their consoles because they don't want another problem like that. And PlayStation played the game the way they played it purely because they didn't want another debacle of price console too high to scare people away, which was a $600 console, which is why it took them so long to come out with a price. So they're both kind of like they're PTSD in right now when it comes to console business.
And then they said that PlayStation will not be backwards compatible for PlayStation 3, 2, or 1 game, which will force you to get, if you want those
about that
games,
anymore. Nobody cares about that.
PlayStation Now.
I do not care about that.
So here's the loophole with that, and I didn't think it is this way. When I saw that, I'm like, so bro, who's still sitting on disc? Secondly, PS Now carries all the games from PS1, 2, and 3, and 4. So it does, just not physically.
Who cares about I can't play my Metal Gear Solid 1 disc on a PlayStation 5, so?
I mean, me personally, I like having I'm one of those people that like having the physical copy in my hand.
Well, you
finna pop in Metal. You finna get Snake Solid shaking, bro, on the PS5, bro. Be real. No, you're not. You just want to say, I don't care about no backwards compatibility. Long as it can run these games this season or this new next gen, that's what I want. I don't care if you can run a PS1 game.
Yeah, Microsoft.
I'll just go buy a PlayStation 1. You can get it for less than $100.
The original Final Fantasy.
Bro, no.
$39.99.
I mean, okay, so
why is the original Final Fantasy $39.99?
I don't know, but that's a classic. But I don't care if I have to. I don't care if I can play it on my PlayStation 5. I don't. I'm sorry. Anyway,
honestly, I feel like Final Fantasy 7
in rent
like $199 or free.
Okay.
Say that again. What you say?
That ain't what he said either. Last part. But yeah, so I mean, I feel like with the backwards compatibility thing, man. I mean, the games are gonna show up on store if they're gonna be a PSN game or whatever, and they'll work with the console if they choose to want to make it work with that. But I mean, again, Microsoft brought that to the table. Remember, they did because they had the console that you want to do entertainment and you want to play with the Kinect, and that was a wet fart, and then they just threw the Kinect in the garbage. And went for backward compatibility games. So I mean, they brought that.
Basically, PlayStation Move got thrown in the garbage too. Let's just be real about it.
Well, that was
you can still use your Move peripherals for the.
Well, it's for the VR.
No. Yeah, you can use your Move sticks for the VR. So they still have a use for it.
Yeah, that was the Wii fault. That was not Kinect. That was all Nintendo Wii. All the casual gamers in the world. And
the Kinect wasn't bad. They could have tweaked that.
Yeah, it just you had to be in a goddamn closet to freaking use it though. But that's the only thing. And we're not gonna say the other thing that you couldn't. The other thing we ain't gonna say the other thing you couldn't be that it couldn't read. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. And don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, we're gonna bring NerdFlow Podcast issue 153.
Wait! I still got one more topic that I wanted to bring up.
What's it? Oh.
Yeah, because the left side of the screen been real quiet.
Kane.
Yes, let's talk about Jonathan Majors.
You should have said that when we were talking about Marvel stuff. But yes, let's go.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I wanted to bring up about how Jonathan Majors is getting King the Conqueror role in Ant-Man 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited for it because we're gonna actually see like the consequences. Well, let's talk about King the Conqueror. We know that he's a time traveler, right?
Yeah, time traveler.
And a lot of people are questioning whether or not this is gonna bring in Dr. Doom in for Fantastic Four.
So the rumor has it is that with him coming in, it's going to somewhat connect to the Fantastic Four and bring them in, and it could be a change of plans just purely based off of how Black Panthers has to really kind of change course on things, because I kind of feel initially that probably would have been the route that they were going, because there was rumors that Dr. Doom was supposed to be in the new Black Panther movie and all this other stuff. And in the comics, how Black Panther showed up, he fought the Fantastic Four, that type of thing. So it was kind of more leaning on that. So they may have changed course now. But with Kang the Conqueror, it does make sense, just purely off the fact that Ant-Man is played with time. And
right.
He can feel all of that stuff going on in time when somebody's messing with time, and with the Avengers going back and forth. He can feel all of that stuff. He knows what they're doing. So with that being said, which, like I said, it makes sense for him to now show up now. I wouldn't be surprised Galactus even felt, the stuff that went on with the snap, and that made him take notice.
Oh man.
Now, if people been listening to NerdFlow over the years, I've been so disappointed with the first depiction of the Galactus from the from the Fantastic Four movie.
It was a clown.
But we figured out whose fault it was. We figured out. Remember, we had talked about it.
Fox.
Yeah.
Can we say his name though?
Fox is responsible for a lot of downfalls in movies. I'm not gonna go down that list. Hence Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Evolution.
The same dude that was responsible for the Deadpool mess that we got in the Wolverine movie, he responsible for that too.
Yeah, Fox. I'm so glad that Disney now has the rights to a lot of stuff, but at this moment, concerning certain things, I know Disney does not have the rights to Dragon Ball, which I wish they did, because I need this live action in my life. And that Disney magic can bring Dragon Ball to full fruition the correct way.
It's just one of those
I believe in Disney.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's just one of those things. The Dragon Ball thing is just one of those things I don't feel that's ever going to happen from a live action perspective. I just feel like Hollywood won't ever get over itself to do it correctly. That's just like I feel the same way about. I feel the same way about Street Fighter. I feel like they won't get over themselves with wanting to write something in different from what is truly what it's supposed to meant to be about. Like, oh, let's do this character, make them the main character. No, does it say that they're the main character? No.
My thing was with New Line. New Line did Mortal Kombat right the first time. The second time, how the hell you go and shit the brick the second time? You did it right the first time, but the second time you're supposed to get better, not screw the pooch the second time.
Executives trying to have ideas, man, trying to do other people's job.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but yeah, no, Kang the Conqueror definitely makes sense as far as a character that's gonna be coming in Ant-Man. It's definitely a formidable foe. I'm pretty sure Ant-Man probably going to defeat him. I have a feeling
it ain't gonna be easy. That's for sure.
No, he's gonna. It's gonna be a trickle down. He's not going to defeat him. That's a given, bro.
It's something. I know it's something that I'm ready to see.
Effect going down with that. I see the trickle down effect going down with it.
Most definitely.
I'm also happy with the casting choice because Jonathan Mayers is really doing his thing on Lovecraft Country.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know the original Thanos in Avengers was a black guy. I can't think of the guy's name, but it was a black guy.
Was it Damien? I can't remember.
Yeah, they just took the likenesses because it was doing. It was Josh Brolin's voice, but it was the other guy's likenesses that was playing the character, and so they went with Brolin's because he was the voice. They just made it more like him.
I mean, because Brolin's voice is perfect for the character of Thanos.
Oh yeah. So, all right, man, we're gonna. What's up?
Next time on NerdFlow Podcast,
we need that as like
a company Hollywood, how they screw the pooch on movies that relate to comics and anime.
Boy, that's a whole
money, baby.
Will they finally get it right?
No, they will never get it right. All right, man. So we're gonna bring issue 153 to a close, man. Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Twitch.tv / NerdFlow Podcast. We're live every single Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. So check us out on next week for issue 154. We out of here.
Good night.
Hey, Briario, stay on the line.
Okay.
What I do now?